You're having the emergency check for the aircraft, just make sure everything's okay.
We're back with a mid-air scare. A group of passengers headed to Fort Lauderdale told to put on their life vests and prepare for an emergency water landing.
NBC6's Amanda Placencia spoke to passengers and joins us from Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport with the story.
Passengers on board a Spirit Airlines flight from Montego Bay, Jamaica to Fort Lauderdale say that it was a harrowing, near-death experience. Confusion and chaos. That's how passengers describe the wild moments when a pilot made a frightening announcement.
He basically told us exactly that we needed to make an emergency water landing. And at that point, fear ran through my bones. Everyone on the plane panicked.
You're having the emergency check for the
Passengers on board Spirit Airlines flight NK-270 from Montego Bay, Jamaica to Fort Lauderdale on Sunday described how they were in the air for about 10 minutes when they heard a beeping sound coming from a door. The pilot said they were going to turn back, but a few minutes later, he told everyone to brace for an emergency water landing.
That's when everyone freaked out. It was just chaotic. Everyone started grabbing their emergency vests under their seats. We saw the flight attendants running back and forth on the plane. Shancy Faison was on board the flight with her husband during the frantic moments. She says her life jacket wouldn't open at first, so her husband gave her his. We made eye contact for, a few seconds, like, this is not happening. And at that moment, we realized he was not going to have a vest once we hit the water. That's what was the most traumatizing. And she wasn't the only one who had issues with her life vest.
When I looked out of the window, all I saw was blue. So I'm thinking, this is real. We're about to go in the ocean. Like, I'm saying my prayers to die at this point, seriously, because it was that traumatizing. I thought that I was not going to make it.
The Airbus plane eventually landed safely on the tarmac back in Montego Bay. Passengers were given vouchers, but some say that's not enough.
That's not really suitable in my eyes from what we went through.
Spirit Airlines addressed the issue with a statement which read in part, Spirit Airlines Flight 270 returned to Montego Bay on May 26 out of an abundance of caution following a suspected mechanical issue. The plane landed safely at MBJ and taxied to the terminal where guests deplaned under normal procedures. Safety is our top priority and the aircraft will be thoroughly evaluated by our maintenance team. Spirit Airlines says that they arranged a new plane for passengers to complete the flight to FLL, but many say they are just still traumatized. Reporting from Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport, Amanda Placencia, NBC6 News.